Does everyone have their bubbles and their music makers? All right, go for it. I think you all need me to help make a little noise to demand their presence. Yes, you are more important. Take a minute. We got a little music now, so breathe. Enjoy what you're already doing. I don't really have to tell you two to enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no idea how long the music is. Yeah, look at each other adoringly. Everyone will love it. You can hold hands if you want.
Can we do that?
You can.
I love the bubbles. Oh my god. Look at everybody. There's a flute and there's a recorder going. Give it another second. I probably should have checked on this side. There we go. So please let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm going to try to do this without the microphone for lack of awkward, but I want to make sure you can hear as well. So, no, all right, we're going to do our best to do this and see how this, yeah, okay. There we go. So welcome, friends, family, and community. We come together today to be with Deborah Katz and Virgil Karstens as they join their lives with each other. This wedding ceremony is a blending of traditions and experiences and will be as unique a ceremony as is their relationship and their marriage will be, and as all relationships and all marriages are. We come together today not just to celebrate with Deborah and Virgil, but to help effect a transformation in their relationship. You are not just here as passive observers. You are here as active participants, as representatives, yeah, that's encouraged. As representatives of their family of blood and of spirit, who will be part of their newly joined life together. We ask that throughout the ceremony, you lend the support of your hearts, your minds, and from time to time, your voices, and whenever the spirit moves you, the bubbles or the rattlers. So, I'm going to take a moment for a little bit more music and a little bit of your voices joining in as I invite Deborah's mother up to lead us in a nigun, which is a wordless melody.
Okay, I'm going to start singing a melody to a song that some of you may know, but instead of words, we're going to sing la la la, or lie lie lie, and it goes like this. If you know it, sing along. If you don't know it, listen and you'll pick it up right away. La 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 back to the beginning. La 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 la. Next part. La 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 la. Wonderful, thank you. We'll do it again later on in the ceremony.
So, Deborah, Virgil, you stand at this chuppah, the Jewish symbol of your new home, surrounded by loved ones whose joy and prayers are with you. Its four sides are open, symbolizing the importance of community and family in your lives. And you've even created this chuppah with fabric given by many of your friends and family. In the creation of this chuppah, you have in many ways created a banner, an emblem of your tribe. A tribe that treasures all love. All of those you love who are an important part of your past and your present. The chuppah is also a reminder that your home is not a fixed place. A house or a building does not, cannot, and will not define it. Home is a place created by your presence and the friends and family that fill your lives. At the threshold of this new journey together, I ask you now to clearly state your intent. Virgil, is it your intent to bind yourself to Deborah, to be her partner, to love her, comfort her, and care for her, taking her people as your own as you journey through life?
Absolutely.
Deborah? Is it your intent to bind yourself to Virgil, to be his partner, to love him, comfort him, and care for him, taking his people as your own as you journey through life?
Yes, definitely.
Now, our world is made up of families that we were born into and that we have chosen and that have chosen us throughout the years. So now I ask you, all the friends and family of blood, of spirit, of origin, will you honor the connection between Virgil and Deborah and the vows they will take here today and do what you can to support their marriage and to strengthen the bond between them. So we are coming together at a unique crossroads in time today, a moment when the inherent rights of the LGBT community are being asserted and acknowledged like at no other time in history. And yet we know the work is beginning in so many ways. We celebrated just a few weeks ago when the Supreme Court upheld the right for all Americans to marry. And we know that marriage equality is not necessarily lived full equality. It is just one piece of a much larger societal shift that is and must occur towards true social justice for all. As I can tell, many of you here today have been and remain on the forefront of the struggle for equality within the GLBT community and for many other communities beyond. And we all know that legal victories are important, but they're just a beginning. The Jewish community knows this well. For centuries, we were told we could not live in many, many places. Laws were passed, moving us from country to country. Now we live in a time where we can live pretty much where we choose, and yet we know anti-Semitism is not gone. The African American community, slavery has been outlawed for over 100 years, and legal segregation has been outlawed for almost 50, and yet I think we can all agree racism is not gone. So why are we talking about this at a wedding? As part of our communal transformation today, let us take a moment to acknowledge the homophobia, the transphobia, and any other bigotry of our own past experiences. We do this so we may make space in our hearts for love and change and being embraced for who and what we are as individuals and a community. How, you ask, will we do this? How? We will do this. We will do this through the ancient act of olah, a fire offering. The Hebrew word olah referred to the ancient burnt offerings in the temple, but it actually means what is brought up. The root word is related to the word ascension, aliyah in Hebrew, the word used for calling one up to the Torah to read from it. And so we will bring up what needs to be brought up, so all here today can make the space in their hearts to be filled with love and community. I'll ask Virgil to take our fire bowl. Our first offering is the offering against burning up of homophobia. Transphobia. Racism. Xenophobia. All right. Sexism. And now we take a moment for any others you wish to call out, even if it's just to watch the fun fire effect. Sizeism. Ageism. Classism. Any others?
All sorts of stereotyping.
All sorts of stereotyping. Let's do one more for everything else that's in our hearts, that's unspoken, all the other things we know in the world that need to be burnt up and moved away. In working with Deborah and Virgil on the service and how do we transition from a fire offering, we have now, I'm going to call Stephanie up to do a reading that is a bit of rather amazing 21st century legal poetry.
Hi, good evening. It is so ordered. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than once they were. As some of the petitioners in these cases demonstrate, marriage embodies a love that may endure even past death. It would misunderstand these men and women to say they disrespect the idea of marriage. Their plea is that they do respect it so deeply that they seek to find its fulfillment for themselves. Their hope is not to be condemned to live in loneliness, excluded from one of civilization's oldest institutions. They ask for equal dignity in the eyes of the law, and the Constitution grants them that right. The judgment of the Court of Appeals for the Sixth Circuit is reversed. It is so ordered.
The experience of love is the greatest prayer we can receive or offer. And in our lives, we experience many, many kinds of love. Each love shapes us, changes us, transforms us. And to Virgil and Deborah, love and family is something inclusive, not excluding. It is a love and a definition of family that includes close friends, loves, and family of origin and spirit. And as much as today is about a transformation in Deborah and Virgil's lives, in a way, it's about a change in all of your relationships, as Virgil and Deborah are added to your families and you to each of theirs. Both have also shared with me that past loves are here today. These are people they still love deeply, but that love has been transformed to make space for new things. Deborah and Virgil are not people who leave behind those they have loved because a relationship must move to a new way of being in their life. They are believers in all forms of love and find ways to keep those that are or who have become family with them in their lives. And in a moment, we are going to join in a communal prayer of love. But to help us transition to that, I want to invite Rachel up to do a reading. Rachel will be reading excerpts from I Like You by Sandal Stoddard Warburg.
I like you, and I know why. I like you because you are a good person to like. I like you because when I tell you something special, you know it's special. And you remember it a long, long time. You say, remember you told me something special? And both of us remember. That's because you really like me. You really like me, don't you? And I really like you back. And you like me back, and I like you back. And that's the way we keep on going every day. If you find 2 4-leaf clovers, you give me 1. If I find 4, I give you 2. If we only find 3, we keep on looking. Sometimes we have good luck, and sometimes we don't. I like you because I don't know why, but everything that happens is nicer with you. I can't remember when I didn't like you. It must have been lonesome then. I would go on choosing you, and you would go on choosing me, over and over again. That's how it would happen every time. I don't know why. I guess I don't know why I really like you. Why do I like you? I guess I just like you. I guess I just like you because I like you.